trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy and Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Animal Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart. Just complete the purchase. Hurry. This deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded one new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP, High-Low Red Black Friday. Listen, 18 minutes or so, we'll have High-Low Red Black. It's a game we'll play. We have Ticket Bash. Our good friend Vinny Tickets gave us some tickets to give away for tonight's games over at Benchmark.
Gonna be
All
fun.
right, what'd you say?
It's gonna be awesome. And I wonder how High-Low Red Black is gonna go sans Gareth, because Gareth physically takes pleasure in the pain, and I don't know if Alex will be that way. So maybe I won't sweat.
Alex, we just need you to bring out your inner scumbag today if you can. And
There we go. All right.
It should work just it should work just swimmingly. I'm not really sweating it too much. So we'll get to that in segment number 2. Yes, Gareth is out. Where they? He's joining Senning at Benchwarmers for the live broadcast after the show. Correct?
It's called Walk-Ons, and it's
Walk-Ons,
Midtown.
Benchwarmers, Walk-Ons.
Yeah.
How did I get Benchwarmers?
I don't know.
I even wrote down Benchwarmers.
You wrote down Benchwarmers. I know of no place in Tampa or even in the Bay Area called Benchwarmers. I could be wrong.
Well, I tell you what, somebody's going to take it and run with it.
Yeah, Benchwarmers. I think they might call it that. It's Walk-Ons, and there's 2 locations. There'll be at the one in Midtown, which is the best. In my opinion, the best location.
Right.
It's it's convenient.
Get out there and show up in numbers for Senning and Diz like you do for us all the time, because I know we greatly appreciate it. And knowing Senning the way I do, I think he'd greatly appreciate it too. So, there's a lot to get to today. Last night, I saw USA. I didn't watch. I actually went out on a school night last night, which is
What?
Yeah, there's this band, and this is not also. I'm not usually tribute band guy, but you couldn't do this, but there's a Pink Floyd tribute band called Brit Floyd. And
you talked about. Yeah, you did say that.
Blown away by this band. It was one of those things. Close your eyes, and you can't tell the difference. But to really appreciate it, you have to open your eyes, because they somehow have access to all the Pink Floyd visuals that anybody's ever seen Pink Floyd live over the years that they've used in concert or in the movie The Wall and all this other stuff. You can't go because you're home.
Oh, did they play it?
They play the whole. This time around, it's called.
My right foot's starting to tingle. I'm just letting you know.
It's called The Moon, The Wall, and Beyond is the name of the tour. So they did almost all of The Wall. They did all of Dark Side of the Moon, and they did a bunch of other stuff too. That was just. I loved it.
You mean they sang, "Come tumbling down the wall"?
No, that's not.
Come tumbling, tumbling.
Wrong one. That's the Mellencamp version. Silly.
Tumbling. I'm glad you had fun though. I mean, I know you never it's not your thing to go out. The fact that it was worth it is
during the week. Very strange being 100% sober with anything to do with Pink Floyd.
Oh, yeah? Is that a thing?
Like, my mind wasn't altered in any way, shape, or form.
Do people know just to go there all in some form of, is it drunk or high?
I think it's mostly high. I mean, people tying one on, and I don't think people party with drugs at our age as much as they used to, but, that would have been a mushroom chocolate kind of event if I was, if it wasn't on a Thursday.
Didn't you say you need the mushrooms? No?
Well, that's a whole different,
Oh.
that's a different,
Well,
it's not really a different thing, but anyway.
I can't keep it all straight.
I know you can't. Nor should you really. But halfway through, like, one song, so they were doing 2 sets, and one song left in the first set, and Nicole's like, I have to pee. I'm like, all right, we'll go out by the bar. So we go out by the bar area, and there's a big window that looks out at the front of the building. So while Nicole goes to the bathroom, I look outside, and there are cop cars and ambulances and flashing lights everywhere.
What for?
Everywhere. I'm talking about no less than a dozen cops, couple of ambulances, fire, like the whole deal.
Wow.
And Nicole comes out of the bathroom, sees that, goes, we're out. Boom.
Why?
And I'm like, huh?
Why is she scared?
Because you're in there, no one's telling you anything that's going on. And then they stop the song. So they stop playing. The band
So
stopped
you think
playing.
there's like a security threat? Or like, I don't
She didn't
understand.
know, and she didn't want to deal with it. And I'm like, it's Thursday. I already enjoyed an hour, 20 minutes of this concert. I can definitely bounce and be totally cool with everything, so I was not going to argue. So I got points for going out during the school week.
Oh, you got to go early.
Yeah, and as I'm walking out, I asked somebody, like one of the people working there, I'm like, so is this a medical issue, or is this somebody doing something stupid? And she goes, I don't know. I'm like, okay, bye.
She said none of your
Walked
business.
out,
Yeah.
went out on a school night, and got home by 9:30.
Oh, that's probably earlier than you normally even go to bed in the first place.
That is a perfection.
Yeah.
That is
That's why when I went to Anne Juliet at the Straz, I went home and in bed by 10, and I was like, this I can do.
That's the best.
Yeah, it really.
That's
and
the best.
Listen, is it a little
Because that
stressful?
4 a.m. the 4 a.m. alarm clock comes up, and
Absolutely.
you're like, 4:30, whatever. I watched zero basketball. I bet zero basketball. I
What?
watched zero basketball. So what
What?
happened with what happened with USF?
Are you just being mean and you want me to say that they lost out loud, or are you?
No,
really
I had no
truly do
idea,
not know?
but I knew they were playing yesterday. I followed zero. Nothing.
I don't understand because literally the second I left here and I made it home at 1:26, I was very proud of myself. And
I had 2 appointments after the show, and then I went home, showered, changed, and Nicole and I were out. So I had no time.
yeah, I sat on the couch and watched all the games. I loved. It's
What
so
happened?
much fun to watch.
They lost?
They did. They got themselves in a very deep hole. They were just a little over 20 points down, but then they came back. They rallied and came back. They were basically their signature thing is making threes. There's like Pinion and Wes Enos will all make threes.
Nah.
Boom, 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 boom. Once that starts, it's a momentum. Things get going, and I'm telling you now, Wes Enos had the yips. He didn't make one. Pinion made a few
really?
and switched to twos, but yeah, it was the yip situation. And they did, and Isaiah Nelson carried the team on his back. They eventually made it a very nice, I think, 4-point difference. And it looked like there was hope, but they just couldn't at the very, very end do it. And so, I mean, they just let them get.
What
too
was the
far
final
behind.
score?
80 something to 70. I don't remember. 80 something. 4-point difference. It was
Did the media play up on the whole, coaches' fathers got, Alzheimer's,
they did a whole,
dementia?
Yeah, they did. They did a little cutaway where they had the reporter there with them and the parents were wearing Bulls hats. It was very cute.
Okay.
And the dad and the mom was talking about how because apparently these parents, because Brian Hodgson was a foster kid, and that's how he came to be with the Hodgsons, his parents, and apparently these parents have taken in over 100 foster kids their lives. Like
Yeah, it
that's
pays
just
well.
what they did.
Does.
They didn't do it for the money. They worked. They had
Right.
jobs.
No, of course.
And then Brian Hodgson said they had multiple jobs. My point is, they definitely highlighted it. It was a very sweet story, and it was cool that they did that. And of course, Coach got a little emotional, being happy that his parents were there, and I guess he had like 40 family members there, and so that was all well and good until in the presser. I'm sorry, I'm not a mind reader, but the way he talked about USF in the past tense and the little tone in his voice where it seemed like I'm gonna miss this.
You think he's already got another job lined up with a first round loss? You think he's already got another gig?
Reports earlier in the week said that he turned down Syracuse. Now, that might be a lie. That might be leverage. I don't know.
That might be stupid.
But he did.
You know?
He turned up. This is all reports. Who knows? And then the other report was that Providence was wooing him. So they're saying that since he turned down Syracuse, he might go to Providence. I don't know, again, if it was leverage and he ends up at Syracuse or Providence, but it just feels like he's not going to be here. Like, he's just not going to be here. It feels like that. No official announcement has been made.
Yeah, you're going to deal with that every other year. Between football and...
I don't want to.
As long as your teams are good and they're making forward progress, we've had this discussion.
I know.
The coaches are going to get plucked every other year. Basketball 1 year, next year football,
Pluck
rinse
that.
and repeat.
I don't want to get attached. And this guy was from Buffalo, and he coached under Nate Oates, who is now the head coach of Alabama, but who coached at UB. And, like, there was a cool connection with this coach. And
Isn't it a little crazy? Why would anybody turn down Syracuse basketball?
that team's in the crapper. Listen,
I understand.
I
but you have
understand
the
this is his
opportunity
first year, and he can.
Can you be the guy to bring it back to glory? Who wouldn't want to give that a shot?
He can, but I don't know that it's like this year. This is his first year coaching at USF. Look what he did. That I don't see that being possible at Syracuse. The way the state of the union there. That's a.
I would love to be. What was the guy's name? The old coach at
Boeheim.
Yeah, Boeheim, right? So he leaves, right? Didn't he get like a DWI and then he retired or something like that?
I remember the circumstances.
I know when he retired, I want the whole house to fall behind me.
Oh.
Totally get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out, and now all of a sudden
What are you gonna do without me?
Syracuse
Yeah.
basketball is nothing like.
And it's not. And it's
I did
horrible.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
You know what's horrible?
That's great for the ego.
Well, and I know
You
it's
know?
poor sportsmanship, and I hate that I'm agreeing with you because it's just not nice, but
Right.
I'm with you. See, good for you. You want to get rid of me? Okay, fine. Then I'm out, and I'm not coming back, and you're just going to have to deal and rebuild, and it's going to take you forever. You'll never be the same without me.
Right.
That's horrible. By the way, you can admit that's awful.
Oh, yeah. I never said I was a good person. We know this.
I'm sadly agreeing with you on this.
I know. Just want the whole house of cards to fall
Yes.
behind you.
Forever. Like, never recover, ever.
It's no different than like when you die, you want everybody crying.
Bad. Like,
Right?
really, like, throwing on the
Yeah.
casket crying.
The concept is the same.
But after an hour, then you're allowed to, go dancing and have fun at my funeral. But you better. And if I don't deem you crying hard enough or you're not looking sad enough, because I will be watching,
Yeah, of course you will.
thunder and lightning and
You'll haunt them for life.
100%.
The rest of their lives.
yep.
And
Better be
what do we
sad,
got?
JP. You better fake sad.
And how many brackets got busted?
I don't know, but my VCU bracket, it was right, and everybody picked North Carolina. And by the way, VCU did what USF should have and could have done, which was VCU was down 20 against North Carolina, just give it up.
Right.
They came back. They tied it up at the end of regulation. There was overtime, and VCU won. And everybody's brackets are busted but mine. And Wisconsin lost, too. And that one, nobody who picked that unless you go to High Point.
High Point. I have a couple of friends who have kids that go to High Point. Monica, if you want to
Get out.
throw up all over the place,
Where's High Point at?
it's in North Carolina. If you want to throw up all over the place and see the spoiledest of spoiled children all in one place,
Wow.
where they have ice cream trucks lined up outside of their dorm rooms,
And now they get a win like that?
and like 5-star resort just for like an alleged $70,000 a year, $60,000 a year. You want to talk about a country club school?
Actively
That's
rooting
it.
against them now. Also, but did you see
That's it.
that they had the student radio guy for High Point? The student radio guy was doing play-by-play, like on the sidelines. He got credentialed somehow, and
Same way you did.
hey, they're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna take it. But anyway, so he was doing the call for that whole thing, and it was really fun to see, because the cool thing about college basketball is you're allowed to be a homer. You're allowed to be like crazy excited and screaming at the top of your lungs. You don't have to be neutral. So his enthusiasm showed, and it was he might get a few offers based on his call. I hope so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
nothing and nobody was better than Michael Irvin during the college football playoffs with Miami.
He was
That
losing
dude
his
was-
crap though.
That dude was off his rocker.
Yeah. He was losing
He
it.
was off his rocker. I'm like, how much coke is this guy? How much coke is this guy doing? What time are you heading to Benchmark? Are you going?
I'm gonna try and go after work, but if I don't, then I'll definitely
What do you
go
mean
Sunday.
if you don't? You've been talking about this for weeks.
I know. I'm excited. I don't know. We'll see. I was down there today to pick up my credentials. It is a cool atmosphere already.
I'm sure it is.
And it was like 9 a.m, and it was a fun atmosphere. And can I just say how cool the process was? It was super easy. And can I I got meal vouchers.
You got meal vouchers?
Slam dunk shrimp, lightly battered, crispy fried shrimp, finished in a creamy chili forward bang bang.
You don't
sauce.
even like that.
I love shrimp.
But it's got sauce on it. You have to eat the sauce.
I love the sauce. Listen to what you just said. Chili forward bang bang sauce. Buzzer beater honey grilled chicken. Honey glazed grilled chicken topped with thick
Congratulations.
bacon.
You're one of the elites. Good for you.
I'm going to
Show
eat.
off.
I'm going to eat.
All right, listen, it's time. 800-771-1025. Get on the phones. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll start playing high-low, red-black. It is your chance to go to the NCAA games tonight at Benchmark, courtesy of our good friend Vinny Tickets at ticketbash.com. At ticketbash.com, the price you see is the price you pay. Never any hidden fees. Ticketbash.com. So if you want to play and you want to go to the games tonight, 800-771-1025. Get on the phones now. We'll take some calls as soon as we come back with High-Low, Red, Black, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. 1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
What do you carry in your heart? Your hopes, your dreams, the ones you love. For everything your heart holds, Advent Health's cardiovascular experts are here to map and repair it, strengthen and heal it, to carry you further than you ever expected, to help you feel whole. Visit FloridaHeartExperts.com.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment, coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Think you're not the suing type, but you weren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Those crazy nights I do remember in my youth. I do recall those were the best times, most of all.
All right, it's time. It's JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Monica, Alex filling in for Diz, 800-771-1025. That is the phone number because it is time for us to play High Low.
There's music.
There's music.
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
Dressed it up a little bit. Sexy. Little card shark action. How about
Is that what it is? That's great.
Yeah. All right. So the way you play is I'm going to lay out a bunch of cards. And you just got to tell me if it's higher or lower until we get to the last card. And when I lift that up, you just got to tell me if it's red or if it's black. If you guessed correctly all the way through, you are going to the games tonight, the NCAA tournament at Benchmark Arena, courtesy of TicketBash.com. Monica, who do we have? David on line 1. You could be the first one in. David, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Doing very, very well. Where you from, David?
I'm from Venice.
You're from Venice. All right, David. Your first card up is a 6 of diamonds. Is the next card higher or lower than the 6 of diamonds?
Let's go higher.
Says higher. It is a 4 of clubs. Sorry.
No.
Go about your day, my man. Hunter on line 2. That's the way this goes, Monica.
Sorry.
How you doing?
What's happening, Hunter? Your first card. Ooh, it's a good one. It's an ace of diamonds.
Ooh.
Higher or lower? Oh, by the way, rules. If the same card comes up back to back, a push is a loss, and everything is lower. Ace is the highest you can go.
We could just give it to him.
All right, so you're going to go higher, you're going to go lower than the
That's a no.
ace. It's a lower 7.
let's
Higher or
go
lower
lower.
than a 7?
Lower.
He says lower. It is a 9 of hearts. That is higher. You are out. Good day,
Alex
sir.
is getting
What?
the face that he's happy about this right now.
Yeah,
he's
Alex.
getting the vibe. I don't know if I like that.
My man, Alex.
It's
a lot of fun. I don't know.
Where are we? Joel on line 3. What's up, Joel?
How's it going?
Where are you from, young man?
Originally from Baltimore, but St. Petersburg.
Okay, first card up. It is a 6 of spades. Higher or lower than the 6 of spades?
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is the ace of spades. Higher or lower than the ace of spades?
Here we go.
The ace of spades is the highest or the lowest?
Yep, it's the highest. So you're going to go lower?
Lower.
It is lower. It is a queen. Higher or lower than the queen?
Let's go, Baltimore.
Lower.
He says lower. It is a queen. It is a queen of clubs. Good day. Thank you so much for playing our fun little game. We move on to Paul on line 4. Go ahead, Paul. How are you, man?
It's high-low, Paul. You're driving me crazy. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I knew you'd find your way in.
How hard
Thank
is your
you,
wing
JP.
right now?
Thank you. Oh, my God. My heart. Hey, I got my nitro, man. I'm 64 years old. You turn me on to this game. It's driving me nuts. Go ahead.
Good. All right. Your first card up is a 9 of diamonds. Higher or lower than the 9 of diamonds?
I'm going to go lower.
He says lower. It is a king of hearts. Sorry,
Oh.
you lose.
But here's the thing. It's high-low Paul. Doesn't he get like 5 chances?
He gets nothing.
Oh,
He gets nothing.
That breaks my heart. Sorry.
He gets nothing.
Sorry.
Rick on line 5. Hi, Rick.
Howdy.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks, JP.
You're very welcome. I don't know what you're thanking me for yet, but your first card is a 3 of spades. Higher or lower than the 3 of spades?
Go higher.
He says higher. It is a 3 of diamonds. Sorry,
Oh, a push.
you
Oh.
lose. Good day,
How
sir.
many in a row until we start laxing up on the rules and say, okay, fine?
We're not laxing. I got all day for this. I got all day. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of nothing. Let's do, where are you? Dave, line 6. Hello, Dave.
Hey, guys, let's do it.
Hey, buddy. First card, king of diamonds. Higher or lower than the king of diamonds?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a 10 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 10 of clubs?
Lower.
Says lower. It is a king of clubs. You lose.
What is this?
Good
Like
day.
he's trying to tell a lady to go lower. He was like, lower.
Get the taint. Joey, line 7.
I didn't hear that.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Joey? First card, 9 of clubs. Higher or lower than a 9 of clubs?
Let's go lower.
He goes lower. It is higher. It is the ace of clubs. Sorry, Joey. Cameron, line 8.
You've got to get into a point where
Hello, JP. Let's do this.
The cards were angry this day. Cameron, first card, Jack of Spades. Higher or lower than the Jack of Spades?
Lower.
Queen of Hearts. Bye, Cameron. Good to know you. Take care.
I feel like you're not sad about it. I feel like you're not mad. I feel like
I need a little bit more
card sharp.
Zach, line 1. You know what? I'm going to shuffle them up.
Down.
Shuffle.
Hey, how we doing?
All right. All right, Zach. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Zach.
I like to gamble.
Okay. You like to gamble?
JP likes you.
Where are you from?
Lakeland.
All right. Who's your team in the tournament?
I'm not really sure. I'm just trying to play the game.
Do you gamble on the tournament?
No, I didn't do a whole lot of sports betting, but I play a lot of card games and blackjack, baccarat, stuff like that.
And red, black, high, low, or high, low.
I play that a little bit online, but sports gambling, I've never really tested my luck.
All right. Well, listen. Here you go. First one up, Zach. First card is, it's a good one. It's a 2 of spades. Higher or lower?
I'll go higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is a 7 of spades. Higher or lower than the 7?
Let's go higher.
He says higher. It is a 6.
Come on.
It
Come
is a
on.
6. Sorry, my man. Sorry, my man.
Are you?
I am. Emily, line 2. Hey, Emily.
Hey, JP, what's up?
What's happening? Emily, your first card is a good one. It is the King of Diamonds. Higher or lower than the King of Diamonds?
Lower.
She says lower. It is lower. It is a 7 of diamonds. Higher or lower?
Higher.
She says higher. It is higher. It is the 8 of spades. Higher or lower than the 8 of spades?
Doctor.
Lower.
She says lower. It is the Queen of Spades. That is higher. Sorry.
I would like to express
You're
my
out.
appreciation for people not swearing after they lose, because I fully expected it.
No, you get the dumb button.
Yeah, I don't
Where are
like
we?
it.
G on line 3. What's up, G? What up, G?
What's up, JP?
What's happening? Your first card.
We're ready. Let's go.
10 of spades. Higher or lower than the 10?
Lower.
He says lower. It is a 5 of diamonds. Higher or lower than the 5?
Higher.
He says higher. It is a 4 of spades. That is lower. Good day, sir. Thank you for playing. And listen, feel free to call us back and try again. The phone number is 800-771-1025. You know, if the cards don't go away the first time, that doesn't mean it's going to be that way all day. Where are we? Toby, line 5. Hey, Toby.
What's up, JP and Monica?
All right, Toby. You ready? Ready to play?
Yes, sir.
Your first card is the 10 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 10 of clubs?
Let's go lower.
He goes lower. It is lower. It is a 6 of clubs. Higher or lower?
Higher.
He goes higher. It is a 5 of spades. That is lower. Sorry. That is not
See, and I'm
hard.
going to accidentally hang up on someone because that
is the opposite of what you wanted right there.
Yeah.
The opposite. Jacob.
What line is that?
Jacob is on line 6.
Thank you.
You know what? More music, shall we?
What's going on? Happy Friday, everybody.
What's up, Jacob?
How you guys doing today?
Who's your team in this tournament, Jacob?
Yeah.
It was Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, tough day.
You got the Gators playing tonight,
High
right?
point.
At Benchmark?
I would love to see the Gators.
Gators, the second game tonight. Who's the first? Clemson, and who is the first?
No,
game?
it's Texas Tech and Akron. The Zips.
No, not at. Not at Benchmark.
Oh,
Isn't it Clemson and?
Clemson and Iowa play before the Gators. Yes.
Yes,
That's tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Get your head out of your ass, woman. All right, Jacob. First card, 4 of diamonds. Higher or lower than the 4 of diamonds?
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is a Queen of Hearts. Higher or lower than the Queen of Hearts?
Let's go with lower.
He says lower. It is a King of Hearts.
Oh, you
That
kidding
is
me?
Higher.
What are the? I mean, I want to say what are the odds, but I mean, I guess we know what the odds are. But
Ooh, Neil on line 8.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Neil? Where you from, Neil?
Port Charlotte.
You feeling good today, Neil?
Oh, I'm excited to win these tickets. Nobody else is winning, so somebody needs to get them.
Yes, sir. I love
do need to get them. That's a great positive attitude,
love
my
it.
friend.
Yeah.
Exactly what I like to crap all over when we play this game. Nine of hearts. Higher or lower?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is the 8 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 8?
Let's go lower.
He goes lower. It is lower. It is a 5 of hearts. All right, we're getting somewhere.
Oh, doctor.
We're getting somewhere. Let's do what? Higher or lower than the 5?
High. It's going higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is
I
a
love
jack.
it so much. I love it so much.
It is a jack of diamonds. Higher or lower than the jack?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a 7 of hearts.
Yes.
Therefore,
doctor.
It is time. We got to do a little bit of this.
This is positivity working. Manifestation.
All right, come on. Here we go.
You got this, guy. I'm sending all the positive vibes.
The card in my hand. Is it red or is it black? Neil, what do you got?
It's going to be black. It's going to be black.
Red. It is the 6 of
Shut
hearts.
up. Are you kidding me? This is so unfair.
Took a hot swirly on your dreams.
No, it's not. That's horrible.
Nope.
Also, how come you reach an annoyance point for dead guy, but you don't for this?
I don't know. Maybe because more people cry during this. I don't know.
That's horrible.
Diana on line 1. Go ahead, Diana. How are you today?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Great. Bet you're glad that guy lost, huh?
Yeah, that was a close call right there.
Sure was. 8 of diamonds. Higher or lower than the 8 of diamonds?
We're gonna go lower.
She goes lower. It is the ace of hearts. That is higher. Therefore, we move on. Nolan on line 2.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, Nolan? How are you doing?
Doing good. Hey, JP, can I get a shuffle?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I was just about to do that right now.
Shuffle it up.
Let's go.
You're a professional. Do you play card? Are you a card gambler as well? How did you even know to think? Wouldn't have thought that.
I like to throw some cards.
Nice.
All right, we'll throw some cards, man. We'll throw some cards. You want me to cut them?
Yes, cut, please.
All right, there's cut. Here we go. First card up. Oh, it's a good one. Smart move, my man. 2 of clubs. Higher or lower?
Let's go higher.
He goes higher. It is higher. It is the 8 of spades. Higher or lower than the 8?
Ooh, I'm going to go higher.
He says higher. It is a 2 of diamonds. That is lower.
Well,
so much for your whole shuffling idea.
Well, he helped other people.
Yeah, I know. He sure did. Let's see if he did. Where are we? Dave now on line 3?
You tell me.
Was that Nolan? Who we got? Is Nolan? Dave. All right, Dave. Your card.
This is Dave.
Jack of spades, Dave. Higher or lower than the jack of spades?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a 9 of hearts. Higher or lower than the 9 of hearts?
I got to keep going lower.
He goes lower. It is a 10 of diamonds. That didn't really pan out for you.
Well.
But thank you for playing our little game. We appreciate everybody. Nice. Cameron's back on line 5. Go ahead, Cameron. Oh, wait, no. Ryan on line 4. Let's get Ryan on line 4. Going in order. I don't want to hear nothing.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, buddy? Your first card, 7 of clubs. 7 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 7?
We'll go lower.
He goes lower. It is a jack of diamonds. Sorry. Now we get to Cameron.
You're going to need to choose another word because I truly don't feel like you're sorry. You should be like, jack of diamonds. Yeah.
Can I say tough titty? Can I say that?
Well, maybe don't.
Oh,
sorry about your luck. Sucks
about
being
your
you. Sucks to suck.
All right. Are we on Cameron line 5 now? Is that where we are?
Yeah.
What's up, Cameron?
All right, I'm a Gators fan. Dang,
right.
This is the second time. Let's do this.
All right. First card up is a good one. It's a king of clubs. Higher or lower than the king of clubs?
Lower.
He goes lower. It is lower than the king of clubs. It is the queen of spades. Higher or lower than the queen?
Got to go lower again.
He goes lower. It is the 6 of hearts. Higher or lower than the 6?
We got to go higher now.
He goes higher. It is a 3 of clubs.
Oh
my.
3 of clubs. That is higher. But I'll tell you what. Here's what I think.
Uh-oh.
I think we need to regroup. All right? We'll regroup. Fill up the phone lines again. Everybody takes a deep breath. Hopefully have a little bit more luck in the next segment. Is that okay? I know you want this over. I know you do.
I just want someone to be happy. I don't like all this. Like, this is literal just sadness after sadness after. It's like sadness on top of sadness. We got to have happy.
You got to look at it. You're looking at it the wrong way. People are having fun.
Are they? That they lost and they came so close? I don't know that that's fun.
They're having fun. It's JP with Monica. Alex filling in on the phones. 800-771-1025. That is the phone number for High Low Red Black. Tickets for tonight's NCAA games at Benchmark Arena. You'll get tickets for both games for tonight, courtesy of Vinny Tickets, ticketbash.com. At ticketbash.com, the price you see is the price you pay. Never any hidden fees. Ticketbash.com. We'll be right back with more calls.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Is your AC system failing to cool as efficiently as it should? Give Climate Design Home Services a call today, because now through the end of May, you could get a brand new super efficient Train HVAC system with a generous rebate of up to $2,600. Do not get caught in this Florida heat this summer. It could be even hotter than last year. Put your mind at ease. Call Climate Design at 527-540-0097 or go to climatedesign.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford, because right now during Furman Ford's Truck Month Sales event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford Credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com, and make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Do you have at least 1 month worth of food in your pantry? If not, you should definitely go to MyPatriotSupply.com right now. My Patriot Supply is America's #1 supplier of long-term storable food. They've helped over 3 million Americans get prepared. And for a limited time, when you order their best-selling 4-week food supply, you'll get an additional week of food absolutely free. There's no catch, but act fast because this offer ends soon. Claim your free emergency food kit now at MyPatriotSupply.com. That's MyPatriotSupply.com.
How can you grow your business from idea to industry leader? With smart business buying tools and technology from Amazon Business. From fast, free shipping to in-depth buying insights and automated purchase approvals, we deliver everything you need. Go to AmazonBusiness.com for support.
The Drew Garabo Live featured cut of the day on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet. 102.5 The Bone. And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Playing High-Low Red Black for tickets for tonight's games over at Benchmark Arena. You got Clemson in Iowa, and you got Florida playing some
Prairie
team
View.
they're gonna beat the piss out of.
No.
Who is it?
Well,
Avery P? Who is it?
Prairie View.
Prairie View. Whatever. blowout.
They won the play-in game. They're psyched. Right now they're on momentum. They're psyched that they're in the actual tournament outside of the play-in game.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Okay.
Have you never been the underdog?
My whole life is the underdog, Monica. Favorite at anything. 800-771-1025. We're playing high-low, red-black. It is the card game where you just have to tell me if the next card up is higher or lower. And then if you get all the way to the end, you just got to tell me if it's red or it's black. We only had one player so far get to the end.
So close.
And he guessed black, and it was red. Again, 800-771-1025. Jacob is on line 1. Jacob, you're the first one to play for this go-around. Hey, Jacob.
All right, let's do it again.
All right, man. What's up, Jacob? 4 of clubs, higher or lower?
Higher.
He goes higher. It is higher. It is a queen of hearts. Higher or lower than the queen of hearts?
Jeez. Let's go lower this time.
He goes lower. It is a king of clubs.
No.
Zoop. In case you're watching on Bone TV or you're watching on you. There you go.
Doesn't his sad note doesn't make you feel bad at all?
I know you want me to be that way. Like, ask Alex. You better off. You might get
Alex,
an answer you want to hear.
That one was a little sad. That one I kind of felt a little sad with.
Yeah.
I just wish I can kick him on his way out the door. Neil, line 2.
Wow.
How's it going, guys? I'm back to win it.
All right, Neil. 9 of diamonds. Higher or lower than a 9 of diamonds?
Lower.
He goes lower. It is lower. It is a 7 of spades. Higher or lower than 7?
Oh, let's go higher.
He says higher. It is a 5 of spades.
Ow.
That is lower. Sorry, Neil. Chase, line 3.
Hey.
What's up, Chase? You ready to play, buddy?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Queen of spades. Higher or lower?
Lower.
He goes lower. It is lower. It is a 9 of clubs. Tough call. Higher or lower?
Oh.
What?
I
You
knew
hung
that
up
would
on him?
happen. I knew I'd do that. I knew I'd do that. Whatever the rules of the game are, you might get hung up on accidentally.
He was probably going to win, too. That was crazy.
They are now. Sorry, Chase. Try again. James, line 4. It's Monica's fault.
It is my fault.
Make sure you name her in the hate mail.
Oh, like
Go ahead, James.
get in line.
It's Dave.
Sorry, Dave. Dave.
All right.
10 of hearts. Higher or lower?
Focus. 10 of hearts.
Higher.
He says higher. It is an 8 of clubs.
Oh, see,
8 of
that's-
clubs.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Now I can hang up.
Joey, line 5.
What up?
What up, Joey?
Shout out to Ticket Bash. Got my Valspar ticket out there yesterday.
There you go. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. 2 of spades. Higher or lower?
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is a jack of diamonds. Higher or lower than the jack?
Lower.
He goes lower. It is lower. It is a 5.
Okay.
5 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 5?
Higher.
He says higher. It is a 5 of diamonds. That is a push. That is so close. But enjoy Valspar, man. You got that going for you. Joel on line 6. Okay, Joel, you ready?
Yep.
6 of spades. Higher or lower?
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. 9 of spades. Higher or lower than 9?
Higher.
He says higher. It is a 4 of spades. The upside is you had almost a flush. Joe, line 7. Oh. 3 of hearts. Higher or lower?
Higher, sir.
He says higher. 5 of hearts. Higher or lower than the 5?
Higher.
Higher. It's a 4
Come
of
on.
hearts. Sorry. That is lower. Therefore, you lose. Rich on line 8. Go ahead, Rich.
JP.
Yeah, man.
You're the man.
You ready to go, bro?
I'm ready.
Like, try to be nice to me like I'm going to,
Come along out of here.
8 of spades. Higher or lower than the 8?
Let's go higher.
He goes higher. It is a 3 of spades. That's lower. Sorry, Rich. Matt, line 1.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, Matt? I'm going to give him a quick little shuffle for you because I was getting down towards the bottom of the deck there. All right, Matt, who do you want to see tonight?
I don't even know who's there, to be honest with you.
Got it. Love it. I love the enthusiasm. It
I
just
know.
warms
So
my
wait a
heart.
minute. Hold on. So if you win, then you don't care?
No, I'm going. I just don't know what games are going.
Yeah.
I like
Not everybody's
sports.
as
I
into
like
this
live
whole
sports.
thing. Not like you are, Monica. Like, not everybody's bleeding this whole thing. I know you don't believe that. Matt, your first card, 6 of clubs.
Higher.
He says higher. It is a 6 of hearts.
Oh, come on.
Sorry for all the small talk, Matt. Eric, line 2.
Waste of time, Matt.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? How about you?
Yes.
Where you from?
Good. How are you?
Good. First card up. Queen of diamonds. Higher or lower?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a 3 of spades. Higher or lower than the 3 of spades?
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is a 5 of hearts.
Oh,
Higher or
doctor.
lower than the 5?
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is a 7 of hearts. Higher or lower than the 7?
Lower.
He says lower. It is a 10 of clubs. That is higher. Therefore, that is over for you.
And scene.
Nope. And more music.
You're
Adam,
having
line
so
5.
much fun right now. What line?
Adam is on line 5. What's up, Adam?
Hey, how's it going, Bob?
All right, buddy. First card up. 10 of diamonds. Higher or lower than the 10?
Let's go lower.
He goes lower. It is lower. It's a 3 of diamonds. Higher or lower than the 3?
Higher.
He goes higher. It is higher. It is a 7. Higher or lower than the 7?
Higher.
He goes higher. It is higher. It is a 10 of spades. Higher or lower than the 10?
Lower.
He says lower. It is a king of
Shut
diamonds.
up.
That is higher.
Nobody
We're
will ever
going
win
on to
this
the
game.
next one. I want somebody to win, Monica. You don't understand. Corey, line 6.
All right, what's going on?
Corey, your first card is a 2 of clubs. I need you to say it.
Higher.
He says higher with enthusiasm. 7 of spades. Higher or lower than the 7?
Higher.
Higher is lower. 4 of spades. Sorry. Michael on line 8. Let's go, Michael.
Hello.
All right, Michael.
How's it going, buddy?
Okay. First card up is a 2 of spades. Higher or lower than the 2?
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is the ace of spades.
Okay, keep
Higher or
going.
lower than the ace? I need you to say it.
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a queen of hearts. You're getting good
Go.
cards, my man.
Come on.
Higher or lower than the queen?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is the 10.
Yeah, doctor.
Higher or lower than the 10?
Lower.
He says lower. It is the ace of diamonds. It is
Are
higher.
you joking? This
Sorry,
is getting
brother.
to be.
Wow. Ben, line 1.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. All right, Ben,
Monica,
your first
hands
card
off
is
the
a
buttons.
What?
Monica, hands off the buttons. No hanging up.
Okay. All right. Hands in the air. Like I just don't care.
Go ahead, Ben.
All right,
First card is
ready.
First card is a 3 of spades, or 3 of hearts. Higher or lower?
Higher.
He goes higher. It is higher. It is a jack of clubs. Higher or lower than the jack?
Lower.
He says lower.
Lower.
It is lower as the 4 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 4?
Keep going.
Higher.
He says higher. It is higher. It is a jack of diamonds.
Yes.
Higher or lower?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a 4 of hearts.
Below. Come on.
Now. Now.
Get this. You better get this.
Ben, we're talking to Ben, right?
Yes.
Ben.
Yep.
Is the card in my hand, is it red or is it black? For the win!
Jesus. Red.
Black! It is the queen of clubs!
You bitch.
God damn it.
Oh, you bitch.
I know.
You queen bitch.
So close.
I feel like maybe you should have a side one off to the side, and then because it's been so long, and then like pull it. Yeah, it is. Wow, whatever the person says.
So what you're saying is you want me to cheat?
Yes, please. If you ain't cheating, you
want me
ain't
to cheat.
trying.
That's not the way we do that. That's not the way we do things around here, Monica. Leslie, line 2. Hi, Leslie.
I'm ready.
All right, Leslie. Your first card up is a 9 of hearts. Higher or lower than the 9?
Lower.
She says lower. It is lower. It is the 8 of hearts. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Says lower. It is lower. It is a 2 of hearts.
Keep it going.
Higher.
Higher. Higher. It is an 8 of spades. Higher or lower than the 8?
Okay, higher.
Higher. It is higher. It is a jack. So now
Yes, lady. Let's go.
we are back to
Leslie.
is the card that I have in my hand now. Higher or lower? Not higher or lower. Is it red or is it black? For
It
the
is
win.
red. It is red for the win.
It is not red.
Oh my God.
It is black.
Me and both Alex and I are over here like physically praying.
This is
like,
crazy.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
me too. I got news for you. It's starting to wear on my nerves too. I don't know what to tell you.
I swore she was going to win that.
Let's go with David on line 3.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. All right.
Oh.
We're over here. Let's do first card up is an ace of clubs. Higher or lower than the ace?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a 9 of spades. Higher or lower than the 9?
Lower.
He says lower. It is a 9 of diamonds. Therefore, it is a push.
Yep.
Therefore, you lose. Jacob, line 4.
He accepted his defeat. Like, yep.
Welcome back, Jacob.
Thank you very much. Let's win it this time.
Yes.
Jack of hearts. Higher or lower?
Lower.
It is lower. It is a 5 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 5?
Higher.
It is higher. It is a queen. Higher or lower than the queen?
It can't be a king. It has to be lower.
Totally.
It is lower. It is a 5 of spades. Higher or lower than the 5?
Higher.
He says higher. It is a 3 of clubs.
Oh my God.
That is lower. That is lower. And time for a shuffle. Who do we have up next? Ian on line 6. Ian?
Hello?
All right, Ian. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Just let me shuffle them up. Cut them. Your first card. For the love of God. 6 of spades. Higher or lower?
Higher.
He says higher. It is lower. It is a 2 of diamonds. That was quick. Cameron again. Line 7. What's up, Cameron?
How do you remember?
Third time's the charm, baby.
Oh, all right, buddy. Jack of clubs. Higher or lower?
Lower.
He says lower. It is lower. It is a 2 of clubs. Higher or lower than the 2?
Oh, my God. Yes, higher. Higher.
It is higher. It is.
No,
You sound like something going on in your pants. King of spades. That is higher. Higher or lower than the king?
Lower.
Something going on.
He says lower. It is.
Come on. Now, I put him on hold because this thing is rebooting, but I mean, really?
Well, listen. We'll let him come back. I'll let him finish
What
it up.
line
Let
was
me know
he?
How long is the?
7.
Okay.
How long is the thing?
We're only at 7 seconds now. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I
All
need
right,
that
then
to
we
be
move
back.
on from him. Sorry, Phil. You shouldn't have cursed.
Should I hang up on him?
Cameron shouldn't have cursed. Phil, line 8. Go ahead, Phil. What's up? Higher or lower than the 4? 4 of clubs. Higher or lower?
High.
Huh?
Higher.
Higher. Higher. It is a king of clubs. Higher or lower than the king of clubs?
Lower.
It is lower. It is a 4. High. It was low at 4 spades. Higher or lower than the 4?
Go higher.
It is a 9 of hearts. Higher or lower than the 4? The 9. Jesus Christ. The 9. I'm starting to lose my mind. The 9.
I'll go higher.
He says higher. It is a 4 of hearts. Sorry. You had 3 of a kind, though. Robert, like,
Stop playing the side gig game. You're keeping track of their full house and crap.
I know. Robert, line 1, you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am.
8 of diamonds, higher or lower?
We'll go lower.
He goes lower. It is a 7 of diamonds, higher or lower than the 7?
Higher.
It is higher. It is the 8 of clubs, higher or lower than the 8?
Lower.
It is a queen of clubs. Sorry, that is higher. Nolan, line 2.
All right, Nolan. Come on, Nolan.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Wow, it's crazy peek behind the curtain there. What an idiot for swearing, though.
I know.
Oh, you were on hold, so you heard it. That's fine.
Yeah, that was weird.
Nolan, first card up is a 10 of hearts, higher or lower?
Oh, lower.
It is lower. It is a 5 of diamonds, higher or lower than the 5?
Higher.
It is higher. It is a 10 of diamonds, higher or lower than the 10?
Ooh. Oh, my gosh. Lower.
It is lower. It is a 3 of diamonds.
It works.
Higher or lower than the 3?
Oh.
It works if you say it.
Let's go. Higher, higher.
It is higher.
Yes,
it
come
is
on.
a 6. Now is the card in my hand.
Nolan.
Is the card in my hand. Is it red or is it black?
Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck.
Something's telling me black. Let's go black.
God damn you.
Are you
dude.
effing
It's a
kidding me
4 of
right
diamonds.
now? Are you effing kidding me?
I'm not kidding. You think I want to keep doing this?
Let's just do this for the. You know what? If we're gonna go this far, the rest of the show will be high-low, red, black, till 1 o'clock.
Doug on line 3. Go ahead, Doug. Higher or lower than 10?
All right. Let's do this for you, Monica. Let's close this out.
Thank you. Please do.
Higher or lower than the 10 of spades?
Lower.
He says lower. It is higher. It is a queen of spades.
I'm gonna
right there. Heather, line 4.
I'm gonna start crying.
Yes. Go Gators.
All right.
Oh, okay,
Heather.
girl, you might be able to see your team.
Ace of spades. Higher or lower?
Lower.
It is lower. It is the king of diamonds. Higher or lower than the king of diamonds?
Why am I nervous? Lower.
It is lower. It is the queen of diamonds. Higher or lower than the queen?
Keep going.
Lower.
It is lower. It is
Yes,
a 7 of hearts. Higher or lower than the 7?
I don't know, man.
Oh, gosh. Lower.
It is higher. It is a queen of hearts. Sorry.
She had a fitty.
Sorry.
You hate to see that.
Dave, line 5.
Hey,
Ready,
can we
Dave?
get a new shuffle?
Yeah, we sure can. We sure can.
Let's do it this time. Let's do it for Monica.
Yes, please. Thank you. Preach. Let's go. It's all you. You got this.
Okay.
Sending all the
Let's
good
go
vibes.
Perry View. Let's go Perry View.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Let's go.
All right,
Said
your
no
first
one literally
card.
ever.
Queen of spades. Higher or lower than the queen?
Lower.
He says lower. It is a 3 of clubs. That is lower. Higher or lower than the 3?
Higher.
It is higher. It is a 5 of spades. Higher or lower than the 5?
Higher.
It is higher. It is a 9 of diamonds. Higher or lower than the 9?
Got this.
Oh. Higher.
It is higher.
Yes!
It is a
Yes,
king
sir. Yes,
of. Ooh, it is a king of spades. Now you got to tell me, my man. Is the card in my hand?
Concentrate. You got this.
For the love of God,
You can do it.
is it red or is it black?
It's all you. It's all you.
Black.
Boom!
yes,
We got ourselves a winner. It is a jack of clubs. Congratulations, my man.
Good
you
job.
got yourself a pair of tickets to tonight's games
Cheer up,
at
Prairie View.
Benchmarks, courtesy of Ticketbash.com. At Ticketbash.com, the price you see is the price you pay. Never any hidden fees. Ticketbash.com. You're going to both games tonight. Congratulations
Yes.
and thank you for the love of God. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinny Kicks, and thank you, JP. Thank you, Monica. And
Yeah.
Alex.
Very well.
Yay. You got everybody in there, too.
All right.
And can I just say how he did that right on time? It's time for break.
Yeah, it was right. It was, or a few minutes past too.
We were going to have to break again, which would have sucked. So, yay. Oh, thank
Well,
God.
there it is. High, low, red, black. Appreciate Vinny and Ticketbash and everybody at Ticketbash.com very, very much. Maybe we'll play again when we get some opening day tickets for the Rays. What do you say, Monica? I'll be right back. Answer that later.
Then we went to my place, and she never did leave.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
I could probably survive in jail, because I would just stay to myself and keep my mouth shut and all that. One thing I did find out is they all get tablets. They all get like iPads.
I'm still out, even with the iPad.
All right.
That's not really.
I actually found out you can get those out here too.
Yeah.
You can get
I like
iPads.
this.
Yeah.
I know they're trying to sweeten the pot, but I'm still out.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
It's NCAA March Madness time, and 102.5 The Bone is going live. Join John Setting and 102.5 The Bone this Friday from 1 to 4 at Walk On Sports Bistro in Midtown, and score your chance to win tickets to NCAA March Madness. Catch the games, great food, cold drinks, and a live broadcast with 102.5 The Bone.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah and Farah anytime.
Tampa. Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
You know, when something breaks at your house, you don't want to have to guess who to call. That's why I stick with Hawkins Service Co. They handle air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, even pool equipment, and they've been taking care of Bay Area homeowners for over 30 years. With more than 4,000 five-star reviews and real service guarantees, new customers save 10% off on any service when you mention The Bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Join Galvin and The Bone Friday, March 20th from 5 till 7 at the original Hooters on Gulf to Bay Boulevard in Clearwater. Delta Cruisers, come pick up your cruise gift bags and documents. And if you're not cruising, come party with Bud Light and enjoy the best wings. Details at theboneonline.com.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Every business starts with an idea. With smart business buying from Amazon Business, get everything you need to grow in one familiar place. From office supplies to IT essentials and maintenance tools. Ready to bring your visions to life? Learn how at AmazonBusiness.com.
Even if you've given up on your New Year's resolutions, one health habit that's easy to keep is Active Liver from New Nordic. Active Liver protects your liver so you can enjoy life to the fullest. Online at Amazon, in stores at CVS, Walgreens, and now GNC.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP, hour number 2. Brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get the dead guy in about 15 minutes or so. And don't forget, go check out Mr. John Senning and Mr. Dizzy. They're going to be over at Walk-Ons. I almost said bench warmers again. They'll be at go say hello to them at walk-ons. 800-771-1025 is the phone number.
JP.
Yes, my dear.
Yes.
What?
Let's, can we play a little game of...
Another game? Cool.
We didn't have enough. You never know what's viral. Usually when I say something that I feel like literally everybody on earth knows, it seems to me typically you just have no idea. So
correct.
I would like to test that theory.
Proudly, by the way.
You're all proud of it. I'm amazed and flabbergasted. I truly am confused as to how you don't know. But this one, I'm going to test that theory, okay? If I said Taylor Frankie Paul, would you know what I'm talking about?
First, I want to ask Alex. Don't tell me what it is, but do you know what she's talking about?
Is that Logan Paul's brother, cousin, some sort of relative? Maybe.
So maybe it's not just me that doesn't really know what's going on.
Alex, what are you doing over there? Way to back me up.
I'll wait for the apology.
I feel like I'm close.
You really are sitting in for Gareth, aren't you?
Gareth would have probably crushed it. But that being said, what's the name again?
Taylor Frankie Paul.
Well, you must be talking about The Bachelorette that just got canned.
What?
Now, ask me how I know that.
How in the bleepity bleep would you, of all the things I've asked you about viral things, why would you ever know Bachelorette?
Because that is the only thing any woman in this building was talking about this morning in the hallways.
Yeah. Oh,
In
so
the kitchen,
yesterday if I
in
would have
the
asked
hallways, outside of offices, the whole deal.
Right in
This
front of your
morning.
office?
Huh?
Right in front of your office, all
Right
out.
in front of the
like,
office.
Yeah.
About the battle. So what they do? They canned. What she like throw something at her husband's head and hit a baby or something?
You so messed that up. If they're talking about it outside your office, how do you not know this? So she
It was a domestic violence thing.
Yeah, she is she was chosen as the Bachelorette.
Right.
Alex is about to.
I did see this morning.
Okay.
I didn't know what the name was, but I did see the video.
She was chosen as Bachelorette, and they were filming her season, and she was ready to go. And then a video surfaced from 2023 of her and her boyfriend, and she was losing her crap. And and by the way, her daughter was in the room and crying and scared, and she was
4-month-old daughter, wasn't it?
I don't know her age, but she was.
It was a little baby.
And so Taylor Frankie Paul was hitting and then physically throwing a chair, and the guy was like, this is all you know how to do. This is as calm as he could be in that situation, but he was filming the whole thing, and so that got leaked, and so now ABC has completely canceled the entire Bachelorette season. Which, by the way, 2023, not so long ago, that how did ABC not look into her past? Because apparently she was arrested for that. Apparently she got arrested. She got a record.
See, now, I didn't see the video.
Oh, you didn't?
I heard the video.
You should see it.
I heard the audio. And from what I heard, I was like, that's not really cancelable.
No,
from what I heard. But then somebody told me that like the chair or something hit the baby had to be treated.
She
it's
and
intense.
if you have
you
to
saw it, Alex?
Yeah, it's a lot of yelling and throwing and just a lot of it's like censored out too.
Kicking and punching, and it's just not right. Like regardless.
It must be something because Disney is about to take like a $35 million bath on this thing, from what I understand.
Yeah. I mean, you can't let that go. And
I don't know. Do you think the people care?
Yes.
They just want to watch.
It's domestic violence, sir.
Listen,
it is
I got it. I understand. I really do. But at the same time, you have players that do things all the time. People still show up on game day.
No, but people are protesting that, and players get fined or they get in trouble, and they're looked at different. Like your reputation is screwed if something like this is attached to your name.
Yeah, well, the fact is that the point you made is the best point. Is that it happened in 2023. Somebody had to have known about this, and if they didn't know about this, then they don't deserve their job. Either way, and I'm not usually the one to go screaming for somebody's gig. However, someone's head or someone's heads are going to roll.
Well, and it sucks because it is the way it is. It is going for someone. She can't be the Bachelorette anymore or whatever.
Right.
What sucks is she should have never. It should have never been. Mm-hmm. So that's why I don't feel. I know I'm with you. I don't like to take away. Give her anger management lessons, whatever. Blah blah blah. She should never have been in that position in the first place, which is why I don't feel any guilt about it getting taken away from her.
Right. But now everybody else that worked on that whole thing, what? Because from what I understood, they already had like most of the season already done it in the can, right?
Yeah, they were filming it. She was doing. I saw some stuff of her with the host, all doing some introductions, and I mean, it was. I don't know how far into the season it was, but it was not. This isn't.
Were they already paid? Like, is she still going to get paid for this?
I don't think you can get paid. I think she's got to. I don't know what the rules.
Why? It was before
contract. You have a contract. If
right, you have a contract. Hold on, you have a contract, right? And yes, there's a morals clause in that contract, but that contract was signed years after that happened.
Yeah,
that had already happened. If I'm her attorney, I'd be like, that was already. You guys should have known about that. You didn't know about that. Don't blame.
But if you put in the contract something to the effect of, and I for that game show, I remember it saying, to the best of your knowledge, this is the truth or whatever, and in that truth is. I don't have a felony or I don't have a whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Did she receive felony charges for it?
I don't know. I don't know what her charges. I don't know what the contract says. I'm just saying typically it'll say, you're not lying to us about your past. And then, and in your past you don't have anything bad.
Yeah.
She signed it. And they didn't do their job, but she signed it too, so.
And I got news for you. This is not a really pretty woman.
Oh, I thought she was. That was my question. I thought she was beautiful. No,
I don't think so. I'm looking at the picture now. I'm looking at a picture now, and I'm like,
is she
like got a horse mouth?
Is she? Wow. Is she hot because she's crazy? Is that adding to Okay. Sometimes guys like that. They think it's.
I like crazy. You're out at the one who's like, pretends to go down on you at the during the kiss cam at a hockey game. I like that kind of crazy. Okay. I don't like projectile flying at my head crazy.
Yeah, there's a line.
And I think most dudes would agree with me. You want to flash the camera when it's on us? That's cool.
And I would like to state for the record as well, like there's no excuse for everything she did. Not one excuse. But there are also two sides to the story where I don't know. Everybody's making it sound like this guy's an angel. Let's look into his past too. Like, what did he do wrong?
Why? Because if this was reverse and I said the exact same thing, well, maybe she deserved it.
No, I didn't say deserved. I said I started it with Mr. Hearing What You Want to Hear. I started it with nothing excuses what she did. Everything she did was completely wrong.
Right.
I'm saying it takes two to tango, and I'm not saying she's right. Also. Is he perfect? Is he?
He doesn't have to be perfect.
No, he doesn't. She did everything wrong.
This has got nothing to do with with him.
I want to know what kind of toxic relationship this is, because clearly on her side, she's got issues and problems, and she was horribly wrong. Also, two things can be true. He can also be insane and horribly wrong and awful. I'm curious. I'm not saying he is. I don't think he deserves anything. I'm just wondering. We're hearing one side of the story. I'm wondering what the other side is.
Yeah.
And she's wrong.
What I don't understand is who watches this crap?
I don't,
and I understand, listen, it's a monster. I get it. Bachelor, Bachelorette, it's been, 15 years already, people watching the show. Somebody walks down and gives a rose. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get married to somebody I don't even know. Mm-hmm. And people fall for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Give me the MTV challenge and stuff. Give me that, competition. Give me Traders, which, by the way, JP, if ever you would win the whole mofo thing. If ever there was a reality game show you would be on, it would have to be Traders, because
Traders?
You can lie like a mofo and have no problems.
What is that? Why would you say that to me?
Have
I ever lied to you?
Are you asking me for money? And I guess maybe the whole thing is money motivated. If you had $250,000, you had I think it's $220,000 to win, and all you had to do was make other people think that you're not a traitor. That you're one of them and you're not a traitor.
No, I'm not that good. I'm not good at that.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You could double cross. You could lie to their faces and tell them one thing.
Yeah, but that's not what I am. I'm not a liar. I'm not.
For money?
I'm not going to. Huh?
For $220,000?
I don't think I would be good at it. I think you'd see right through it. I've always been a kind of wear my heart on my sleeve. You know where I stand at all times.
You just took little giddy giggles over people getting their dreams crushed in your ear.
All right. I think maybe you're exaggerating things a little bit. I think you're exaggerating.
But you think that you couldn't lie to people for money? You love money.
Yeah, but I don't lie to people for it. I would have went into sales.
Oh.
We actually did a top 10 list on the other show this morning. That was the top 10 occupations that get lied to the most.
That's horrible. I don't like this. I don't want
And
any
that
of them.
came off of a conversation my wife and I had yesterday. We were on our way out, and my wife goes, she was telling me about some kid in her class, and she's like, this kid's like lying straight to my face. I'm like, what other occupations get lied to all day?
Oh, so was teacher on the list?
Yeah, it was like cops, lawyers.
Not cops, yeah. Not lawyers.
Doctors.
Well, okay.
People lie to their doctors all the time. Yeah, I quit smoking a year ago.
Yeah.
They quit smoking.
Yeah.
They just don't want to, have to argue about it. Cops,
That
lawyers, doctors, teachers.
Radio people?
Salespeople. Because you're cold calling all day, and they're like, "Nah, I'm not interested," or "No, I don't do that," or "No, we don't." We don't spend money on advert. Or they're getting lied to all the day.
Did radio people go on there? Because do people lie to us?
No.
Okay, I can
No.
That sucks.
Marty, line 1. What's up?
Hey, I'm calling about the Bachelorette thing. I would assume that it'd have probably been pretty good if the guys didn't know what she was really like. And it went through it got good ratings. That they didn't know what they were getting into.
Right. I tell you what, you want to bring guys to the table? She's going to start throwing chairs at people's heads. I might watch it a little bit.
Oh my god.
Well, women a lot of people like to watch drama, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is definitely drama, especially when they know it and the guy doesn't know it. Anyway, that's all I had to say.
I know this show was like, people love when Monica and I used to want to just take the last breath from the other one's lungs. Ryan, line 2. What's up, Ryan?
Sounds like you thought about it.
Hey, Monica. Hey,
what's up,
JP. I used to be a cop for a long time, and it's a felony, obviously, because our kid was there in the background, especially somebody that looks like, I think, 2 years old or 3 years old. Couldn't be any more than 2 years old. And that's child neglect, child endangerment. And I was reading on it. First of all, I thought the same thing when I saw this yesterday on Instagram, that I was like, I thought the Bachelorette, I thought that was supposed to be, listen, I'm not making fun of her, but when you think of the Bachelorette or Bachelor, I mean, these people are, Ken and Barbie, you know what I mean?
And you say they're scraping the bottom of the barrel now, or
I guess. I don't know. She looks like, she didn't look that great, but I did read up on it, and it says that past and future that negatively impacts the show, they sign strict contracts containing morale clauses that extend for the filming of the season. And one of the things is violent behavior, which they're throwing chairs, man. It's violent behavior, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
everybody else still has to get paid. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
yeah. But I
the
mean,
dude,
she's the star, right?
Right. The dudes that are in there, they all went. They got to get paid. I would assume everybody working on the show has to get paid. It's going to cost them millions of dollars.
It's interesting he said, and future. So they can't just like, I got off the show, I'm good, I can do whatever I want now. They have to live a life now forever.
Yeah, but past and future.
Yeah,
it
that's
says
what
on
I'm
there.
saying. Yeah.
It's a simple Google search. If you see it, they signed strict, and obviously she probably lied, or maybe didn't think that it was going to come to light.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think what they do got to do, stricter, obviously vetting, practices. But also when it comes to this show is, are you going to continue? What are you going to do? Are you going to let it out? Because unfortunately, when we're in cancel culture. And everybody's going to think, now, if the kid wasn't there, I can understand.
Yeah.
Maybe not understand, but it's way worse since you have the child there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know you said, we had to see the whole thing, maybe 2 sides of every story. Monica was saying, but nothing, unless it was something crazy like he raped her. I'm just saying, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. That's the only way that would be justifiable. But which obviously didn't happen because he's filming it. He's filming it so she doesn't claim that he did it to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
man. Apparently she's like a name, I guess. And thanks for the call, man. In this whole reality thing, she's got something to do with. It says bringing in Taylor Frankie Paul to revitalize the struggling Bachelor franchise was a smart move on paper. Disney had already successfully built a TV universe anchored largely around around Paul herself. That same corporate synergy also brought several of Paul's Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and Vanderpump Villa to ABC's Dancing with the Stars, all that kind of stuff. So I guess she was a name. They were trying to bring this thing back to life. You know what? Bob bitches.
Maybe
Go
let
over
it lie.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Maybe.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it
It's
go.
a thing. Trust me. It's kind of crazy how many people watch it, but I don't know. Does this kill it? Like now that they had to cancel it and it was already struggling, or are they just like, okay, never mind? Are we just not doing Bachelorette anymore?
They're probably not gonna. Yeah, they're probably gonna let this one die.
So contrived. I just
And
can't.
all of it. It's all reality TV is contrived. I don't know how you watch any of it.
Well, the challenge is real.
Well, sure it is. Sure it is. So is all the drama between all the people involved. None of it
The
none of
Valley
that
is
is
real.
written like a WWE. All right, it's time.
Canada
What?
Shore is real.
Huh?
Canada Shore, which is the spinoff of Jersey Shore, is
There's a
real.
Canada version of that?
Yes, there is, and I'm addicted.
Wonderful. That's just what we need. Jesus. All right, dead guy in the envelope today. We have an African-American gentleman that you know from the world of sports. And I would say you know him best from one of the big four sports. We'll start there. All right, Monifa?
Well, then let's go with my favorite, football.
Football is not. It is the sport. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Yes, it
Okay.
is football. All right, so you have an African-American guy that you know from football. Alex, you want to take a crack at it?
Has he died in the past 10 years?
He has not died in the past 10 years. All right. 800-771-1025. So again, African-American football player, did not die in the last 10 years. And you know him, let's see. He is a champion in his sport. All right. 800-771-1025. Now you just give us a call. Ask yes or no questions. If you get a yes, you'll go again. If you get a no, we'll move on to the next call. Put all those clues together. Win fantastic prizes. Dead guy in the envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Hey, it's Mike Calta from 1025 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's Stingray Truck Month. They're making room for what's next with their biggest truck savings of the year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle, keep the cash, or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Walk-ons in Tampa and Wesley Chapel are always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weekend dinner, they got you covered. Catch all the college basketball action at Walk-On Sports Bistro with great beer specials while you cheer on your favorite teams. And starting March 15th through April 6th, take part in the Courtside Comeback Challenge. Just pick up a Courtside Comeback card in the restaurant. Each visit earns you a stamp. And once you collect all 5 stamps, you'll be entered for a chance to win a pair of custom Nike shoes. It's a fun way to keep the tournament energy going all season long. Walk-Ons, where every fan feels like a winner.
Step into the story at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Discover all new experiences for the whole family. Set sail for adventure at Buccaneer Bay. Master stealth and speed at the Knights Ninja Challenge. And create enchantment at the Wicked Wand Workshop. Cheer for thundering jousts. Explore shops and games and bite into the legendary turkey legs. Save on tickets at participating Circle K stores or visit BayAreaRenFest.com. The Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Weekends, February 14th to March 29th. Huzzah!
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an incredible deal through the month of March. 31 days of spring savings. You buy 2 windows or doors, you get the third for 60% off, plus no money down, 0 payments, 0% interest for 18 months. You will love the way they make your house look beautiful. Superior products, exceptional service. BestWindowsFlorida.com for Renewal by Anderson. License number CGC 1527613.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Every business starts with an idea. With smart business buying from Amazon Business, get everything you need to grow in one familiar place. From office supplies to IT essentials and maintenance tools. Ready to bring your visions to life? Learn how at AmazonBusiness.com.
Jackson Hewitt will do your taxes for $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So if you're a delivery driver / handyman / wedding DJ, you pay only $149 or less. We're talking to you, waitress.
Check, please.
/ pet sitter / influencer. Just $149 or less. Want your refund to work as hard as you? Hurry. Don't wait. File with Jackson Hewitt today. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for two. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
Ken Gainley Kia has more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa. And here's why that matters. Ever go to a big box store and buy in bulk to save big? Ken Gainley Kia does the same thing, but with new Kias. We buy more, so we save more, and we pass the savings to you. Lease a new 2025 Kia K4 EX for just $99 per month for 36 months with $24.99 due at signing. Ken Gainley Kia NewportRichie.com. Savings so good, you'll look for free staples on the way out.
See dealer for details. All leases through KMF. 10,000 miles per year included, plus tax, title, and dock fee. No security deposit required. Offer expires 3/31/26. Stock number E154947. Join Galvin and the Bone Friday, March 20th from 5 till 7 at the original Hooters on Gulf to Bay Boulevard in Clearwater. Calta Cruisers, come pick up your cruise gift bags and documents. And if you're not cruising, come party with Bud Light and enjoy the best wings. Details at theboneonline.com.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your clues so far is you got an African-American former football star who did not die within the last 10 years. 800-771-1025. Let's start there. Put some clues together and win fantastic prizes. Let's go with Kevin on line 7. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, did he have anything to do with restaurants?
No. No. Matt, line 8.
Hey, I'm just going to wing it and say, is it Reggie White?
Well, it's not Reggie White, and if you just guess and you would have got it right, we would have taken the prizes away from you. You have to ask at least a question before you do that, okay? Sean, line 1. Go,
Them's
Sean.
the rules.
Them's the rules.
Yeah, did you play for the Kansas City Chiefs?
He did not play for the Chiefs.
Good way to narrow it down, though, folks.
Paul, line 2.
Hello, Paul. That was crazy cool, man. Hey, did he play for the Chargers at all?
No, he did not play for the Chargers. Jason, line 3.
Was he a running back?
He was not a running back.
Like narrowing it down like that, too.
He was not a running back. DB on line 4.
My questions are already answered. Sorry.
Okay. That's cool. Mark, line 5.
His nickname wasn't OJ.
No, it was not. Jay, line 6.
Did he play for the Bears?
He did not play. Did not play for the Bears. No. I will help you out and tell you that he is an AFC guy.
Okay, but not Chiefs or Chargers so far.
No, not the Chiefs, not the Chargers.
But still AFC.
Correct. Ian, line 1.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, this week Monica called Ann Kelly a whore. Did he play tight end?
He did not play tight end.
What did he say? Not a whore? Did he call me a whore?
But Monica did call Ann Kelly a whore, which was weird.
I did not.
A ractastic whore, I think was the word you used, wasn't it? Yeah, it was weird, though.
You're lucky she loves me.
Yeah, but like
I didn't do it.
I
It was not.
that kind of behavior from you. Ron on line 2.
I have no respect.
Yeah. Yeah, did he win a championship?
Yes.
Okay. Did he have? Does he have like an award named after him?
I don't believe so. Who are you thinking?
Walter Payton.
No. It is not Walter Payton. It was not a running back. It was not a running back. I'll give you a little hint, though. He does, you do know him for some, more than sport, more than football.
Oh.
You know him for something more than football as well. Football led to that, but he's got some other thing, too. Ryan on line 3.
Did he play defense?
Yes.
Love the narrow down.
Yes. Okay. No, it's not. Is it Reggie White?
It is not Reggie White. No, sorry. It is not Reggie White. Let's do, where are we? Daniel, line 5.
Did he play for the Washington Redskins?
No.
AFC guy.
He did not play for the Redskins. Bob on line 4.
Oh.
David, line 6.
Great.
What do you got, David?
Hey, man. What did he play during the 70s?
Yes.
Love it.
Did he play for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Did not play for the Steelers. Jose, line 7.
Jose.
Hey, did he play for the Jets?
No. Patty, line 8.
Did he play for the Washington Redskins?
He did not. Somebody else just asked that, too. No. Monica, you want to do nerd notes?
I can. This is probably it seems to me the easiest to narrow down. I don't understand. But
Right.
an African American we know from the sport of football. He has not died in the last 10 years. He did win a Super Bowl. He played on the AFC side of things. We know him more than football. He did play defense, and he did play in the 1970s.
Yes. And I will, no, that's going to give you too much. But if you figure out what you know him for besides football, that'll probably get you there pretty quickly. Matt, line 1.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, was he in the police academy?
He was. There you go.
Too tall? Or Bubba Smith? Was it Bubba Smith?
It was Bubba Smith, yes. Bubba Smith is the dead guy in the envelope.
Right on.
Right on.
Why, Monica?
I think I told you guys that my mom might have slept with him. I think she did.
Oh, we'll get to that in a moment because I don't think you did. Your choice, Kid Rock, Sticks with Chicago, or the Goo Goo Dolls. Which would you like?
I'm sorry, say again?
Kid Rock, Chicago. I think we still have Kid Rock. I think we have a pair of Kid Rock left, Chicago and Sticks, and the Goo Goo Dolls.
Let's do Kid Rock.
All right. If we still have another pair, we'll have a pair of Kid Rock to see at the AMP on May 30th. Congratulations. You're a great, great American. Good job. Yes, Bubba Smith. He was in the Police Academy movies. He was Moses Hightower, if you remember correctly.
You remember, because you remember probably all the lines of all the people.
Your mom banged Bubba Smith?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I was 15, 16 or so when it all went down. So I was I was, more alert to these types of things. And she didn't, she was very shady about it. But basically, I feel like she went out. We were in Buffalo, Dateline Buffalo. And she went out where they would just happen to be out at a club wherever he was. And so she groupied on up. And there was a couple of pictures, not so innocent pictures, I should say. There was, a sign.
Where'd you see the pictures?
She was all happy about them and giggling. So she showed us. I don't know why she'd show us. I don't know.
What was the picture of?
Of her doing some sexual funny actions.
Innuendo or actually doing something?
No, it wasn't. It was innuendo. But she didn't come home that night. And she came home in the morning. Like it was like we were already. It was like 8:39 or so, whatever. It wasn't like 6 in the morning. And she came home with all of that. And she said she met him and they hung out all night or whatever. So I mean, maybe they didn't bang, but I don't know.
Why is she telling you this?
I don't know. That's my thing. I don't know. Why was she all proud? She had
what happened with I never asked you. What happened with the Howard guy yesterday? If anybody wasn't listening yesterday, there's one of the men from Monica's mother's
Her third
past,
husband.
the guy Howard. That's the one that she lived in Minnesota with, when she had to crap in the woods and all that kind of stuff. But Monica had said that
Poor
she wished, out of everybody, she wished she can get in touch with him to say thank you. And then we had somebody in the audience.
Thank you.
Who tracked him down. I guess he's a PI and got the information, got us, the name, address, and a phone number to reach him. And then I forgot to ask you, what happened? Did you call the guy?
I waited because I was watching basketball, and I waited because they're an hour behind in Iowa, and so it was 7:30 his time. I thought it's not too late, right? So I call the number, and I haven't heard this since probably 1985, but it said, this is Verizon. Your number cannot be completed as dialed. And I was like, that's weird. So I dialed it again, thinking I made a mistake. Nothing. And then I thought, was I supposed to I haven't added a 1 to a long distance number since forever, so I tried it that way. Say it's 3 times the same message.
Oh, that sucks. He's probably, because he was like 80-something years old, right?
He's 89. But it didn't say deceased. Like, this guy would have found a death.
No, it wouldn't say deceased, but if he died recently and the family disconnected the cell phone number because they don't want to pay for it anymore, that would be...
How sad would it be if it's just like he died last week and I just got I can't think about that.
We'll never know. That's what sucks. Because, you might have missed him by, a couple of days.
This is a sad movie. This is a very sad movie. If that's
and a phone call from you would have kept him alive.
No,
would have put a smile on his face, and it was everything he needed to
doesn't even remember me.
Mend his old broken heart.
Now we're being dramatic. No, that's a movie.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does. I had all the hope. You know me, I'm going to throw all my hope and have with reckless abandon. So I was very disappointed last night.
Right on. All right. It's JP, Monica, Alex filling in on the phones. 800-771-1025. If you want to talk about anything, we'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. And it's all just $10.25. You can't beat that. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. So insecure! Thanks a lot for making me do that. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here. I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Did you know eagles see 8 times better than humans? Well, in fact, I can see someone talking on their phone in a restaurant right now. Rude. But at Veteran Air, we don't just use our superior vision for manners monitoring. We use it to screen your home for potential plumbing, electric, and HVAC issues. Our infrared screenings make sure your nest is running smoothly from top to bottom. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air.
Hey, it's Mike Calda from 102.5 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's Stingray Truck Month. They're making room for what's next with their biggest truck savings of the year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle, keep the cash, or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
It's tournament season, and every shot counts. Boost Mobile's Nothing But Net giveaway gives 10 winners a year of Sling TV and a free Samsung Galaxy A11 Plus 5G tablet. Step up. Visit your local Boost store to enter. Only at Boost. No purchase necessary.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Do you have at least 1 month worth of food in your pantry? If not, you should definitely go to MyPatriotSupply.com right now. My Patriot Supply is America's #1 supplier of long-term storable food. They've helped over 3 million Americans get prepared. And for a limited time, when you order their best-selling 4-week food supply, you'll get an additional week of food absolutely free. There's no catch, but act fast because this offer ends soon. Claim your free emergency food kit now at MyPatriotSupply.com. That's MyPatriotSupply.com.
Go from daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
Get 5 quarts of Valvoline Full Synthetic Motor Oil and a MicroGuard Select Oil Filter for just $36.99. Limit supply.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
JP for a little while longer with Monica. Alex filling in for Dizzy. 800-771-1025. Go check out Senning and Dizzy as they're broadcasting live from not Benchwarmers.
Nope, that's not a thing. Still funny, though.
Be a good name for like a dive bar.
I'm telling you, it's got something.
Ooh, a dive sports bar.
Yeah, see, there we
I'm
go.
telling you.
I'll
Right?
be bench warmer, yeah.
You put it right next to the big fancy sports bar, and then you just give us one like right next door with sawdust. Like we're the guys that couldn't make the 18.
Yeah. We're the bench warmers. Absolutely. I like that.
Which location are they at again?
They're in Midtown.
Okay.
Right off 275 on Dale
Yeah,
Bakery.
so if you're in the
right
area,
next to the strip joint.
go say hello to Dizzy and go say hello to Mr. John Senning. I know they'd love to see some familiar faces out there. I was just reading something that I think, it's funny. Do you remember the show Entourage?
I never watched it, but I know of it, of course. It was huge.
So the lead guy, his name was Adrian Grenier. Grenier? And this guy, just like as soon as the show ended, the height of his stardom, He's like, I'm out of here. And he took off out of Hollywood. He just didn't like what he was seeing. He didn't want to be a part of it. He's like, I'm out. He walked away from acting. He bought like a 40-something acre ranch in Texas and never looked back. Never looked back. And it's like a sustainable ranch. So he's like living off his ranch. Now, granted, the guy's got millions. He's chilling. It's much easier for somebody who's got a padded bank account to kind of make a move like that, right? Mm-hmm. But I gotta be honest with you. So, like, I kind of want that.
What?
That whole just like getting away from and just like going and living simple. You know, there's something really. I don't know if I can do it because the things that I enjoyed, like one of my biggest passions is something that I really, really enjoy to do is travel.
Yeah.
And travel costs money.
And you said just yesterday that you can't go camping. You don't like camping.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I just don't want to, have one. Like we talked about it last week, that they're building those storage container homes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's something to me.
You could never. We also talked about yesterday.
I can do that.
That you like when we talked about where you'd possibly move in Tampa, and I said I feel like you would like just a little bit of fancy, not crazy fancy, but a little bit of fancy. Those little tiny homes are not fancy. It's too small.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna need more.
Oh
space.
yeah. You know what? Every one I get now, I'm sending to you, and you tell me whether or not they can be fancy. They're done nice. They're done nice.
They're not too small.
It's just, you can build them as big as you want. I saw one the other day that was 2,700 square feet. I don't need bigger than that.
Yeah.
I don't even need that.
No, you don't.
But I would love to, in my mind, the idea of living simply is sexy.
You could do that right now. You don't have to move.
No, I have my kids and everybody's at home, and I can't do that yet. I can't do it yet. I think my wife and I will definitely scale down at some point. Like, we're not going to go into a bigger home, but my home's not big now anyway.
I feel like, your kids are of an age. Okay, you're not going to like this, but your kids are of an age where they can pay for their own darn stuff. So you could minimize your stuff and whatever they want extra that you're not going to. You'll pay for some stuff, their insurance or whatever it is you have worked out. But like extra stuff, like the Spotify or whatever, they just have to pay for themselves.
When they're ready to be on their feet, and that will happen.
Nobody's ever ready to be on their feet.
They're not ready yet. They're both in school. Mm-hmm. That comes first. Mm-hmm. That comes first. But at some point, like this guy just walked away from his career at the height, and then all of a sudden all these movie studios now, because of the way the taxes and stuff are going in LA, a lot of the big movie companies are building studios in Texas right by him. So now his phone's ringing off the hook. Yeah. They want him to. He's like, that's the only way I'll act again. He's like, they got to come to me. I'm like, that's boss.
And then he can pick and choose.
That is some boss. Apparently he did some movie called, what the hell is it called? It's like a Bitcoin action thriller or something along those lines. And he did this, like, it's like a short, it's called Self-Custody. And it was shot in Austin, not far from his home. And now they're in talks of making that either into a series or a feature-length film. And like, he's all about it. And he's like, listen, he's like, I can't, this is all coming to me. He's like, I'll do it if it's here, but I'm not going over there. I'm not dealing with all that craziness. I don't want to be a part of that whole scene. I'm like, man, that's got to be so comforting to just sit back and let the world come to you if it does. And if it doesn't, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that to me, freedom.
What yeah, freedom. But what part of you is there any part of you that would be stir crazy?
I don't know.
You need a creative outlet. We can agree on that.
I need a creative outlet. But I don't know if I can just go live off in the hills somewhere and there's nothing going on. Like, I want to go out to eat. I want to have an airport if I want to travel. But so like in my mind, the whole thing sounds really kind of cool and really kind of sexy. And like I said, like, it sounds like freedom. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, am I just going off to die on my own in the woods somewhere? Nicole even said, like, we were looking at those homes, at the storage container homes that they're building. And Nicole was like, I would love one of those in the mountains somewhere. I'm like, yeah.
I feel like you would like one of those near the beach, not on the beach because it'll be flooded, but near the beach, because I feel like, are you more of a beach person than a mountain?
on both.
I know, but if you had to choose, you can't have a mountain beach.
Well, I kind of feel like, in my old spoiled brat way, I'd like to have both.
You could have a mountain lake. It's kind of close.
Not
Yeah,
the
there you
same.
go. I
Not
could
the
do
same.
that.
Can you put a boat on a smaller
Absolutely.
boat on a lake, like a small one,
Absolutely.
a John boat?
Yeah. No, it's cool, man. It just seems like a good time.
Well,
I
then
think
now
my
you have
wife
a
and I. Huh?
Now you have a goal. Get it done, JP. Find a dollar amount that you need to raise and just make it happen.
You know what's kind of cool and funny? It's like I used to say this all the time to Raj too. Like when his daughters were getting ready, when they were going to go out, when they were going to start moving out, I'm like, that's when I think couples find out whether they really like each other or not.
I mean,
once all of a sudden it's just you two staring at each other.
there's no distractions.
As my father would say, it's crapping it off the pot. You go, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do?
But
like,
what
you're
would you
either gonna
not
make
like
it
each
through,
other?
and you're in it for life, or you're gonna start looking at each other like, wow, there's no buffer here.
But
I
what
need
is
a
the
buffer.
reason you wouldn't
We
like
need
your
a
wife
buffer. Where's the
anymore?
buffer?
There's no need for a buffer. You like your wife. You love your wife, but you also
Yeah.
like your wife.
Right.
I don't see how I don't see you guys.
But we don't have. There is no but. I absolutely love my wife. I love my family. I love my life for the most part. I wish I can have my life without the mental health struggles. That would be groovy.
Do you think living in a storage container house in the mountains with a lake nearby would ease any of those mental issues? Like to give it a shot anyway?
I would. You know what? It's. Can I afford to live the life that I enjoy living?
But
If I
see,
can
and
do
there-
that,
this-
if I can do that, then yes.
That's where we differ because I feel like
I don't want to give up what I like.
I know, but how happy will you be?
I know I sound like a lunatic. I get it.
How happy would you be? You don't know. You could be happy with not as much. You could be.
I don't have a lot.
You have a lot more than a lot of people.
Right. I mean, I have.
And that's
a
fine.
home.
You've earned it.
I have-
You've worked
I
hard.
have a home. We have cars, and I have savings. Yes, so that's a lot. And
Don't you have
I
a
get it.
Don't you have a Forerunner thingy?
No, gone.
Oh, you
Sold
got
it.
rid of that. Okay.
Sold it. Yeah.
And do you have any kind of watercraft?
No.
Not a jet ski.
No,
or
I don't
anything?
have boats. I don't have any jet.
You
none of that
scaled
stuff anymore.
down a lot then.
I have scaled down over the years. Yeah.
And look, you're still happy.
I am. Well, ish. But yeah. I don't know, man. Sometimes you just think about, what life would be if they took all this away from me. Like if you took the job and everything that goes for it away, would it like destroy me or would it be like a relief?
These are the
Does that make
benefits.
sense?
Well, these are the benefits to me. Thinking of you, yes, but these are the benefits of being poor. Everything is taken away. I have bare minimum, and I'm happy with what I got. Like that's it.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing's taken away. I don't have anything because I'm poor. So I make do, and I am happy. So. I mean, you would just all be on your mindset. If for whatever reason, God forbid, it was out of your hands, I'd like it to be your choice. But if it's out of your hands and you have stuff taken away, I would like to think you would be happy because you have your wife and healthy kids.
Once I know the kids are on steady ground and they're off and running and they're
When does that happen, JP? Nobody's ever on steady ground. Like, they'd have to be 50.
well, they're off their career or the career's going. They're in relationships or whatever it is. Once they're off the payroll,
What's your cutoff? Let's just say they're still not or whatever. What comes sooner, a cutoff age or a scenario? In other words, if they're 35 and they're still not on their feet and they haven't met a boyfriend or a wife or a girlfriend or whatever, and they're still trying to build their career, you're still supporting them at 35.
I won't support them. I will never turn my back on them.
You paying
I
their
won't let
cell
them
phone
be,
bill?
I wouldn't allow them to be homeless.
Well, no. I mean, no.
But I'm not going to sit there and pay their bills for them. That ain't happening.
Can they still stay at home?
If there was it would depend on the circumstances. If all of a sudden, my son was married and they were married for a few years and then he ends up getting divorced and now he's got nowhere to go.
He's in your basement.
Of course he'd be in my house. Until he got until he got back on his feet.
Yeah, you're a safety net is fantastic, and that's a good parent. That is. I'm just wondering the for lack of a better phrase or analogy, like the thumb sucking, the pacifier, if you will. Like you got to yank it out and throw it away at some point. And I'm not a parent. I'm just saying I don't know when that is for. I guess it's different for everybody. I wish I had a pacifier.
I think every situation is different. You know, you have kids that are, you know, my son's like going to come out of high school and he's going to go right into the trades. So he's probably going to get on steady ground quicker than my daughter who's going to school. You know, that's probably going to take a little bit more time.
Yeah.
You know?
Will your son have attitude or get jealous of or be mad about your daughter still being on the payroll if he's not?
No. If it was the other way around, 1,000%.
So she's you.
Yeah. I've told you that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
My daughter is counting every dime I spend on my son.
That's funny.
My son has no idea what we do for my daughter. Doesn't care. Lives his life, goes on. My daughter she's got an eye on everything.
It kind of proud of you's proud of her.
She's got an eye on everything.
You like
I said
that.
something. I'm like, I go, I'm not paying for that. She's like, oh, yeah? How much did you pay for Joe's goalie training? Oh, yeah? How much did you pay for Joe's sports all those years? How much? I'm like, oh,
like you.
Jesus Christ.
That
and
sounds
Joe's
like
looking
you.
at me. I'm like, she's kind of got me, bro. She's kind of got me. All right. Thank you very much, Monica. Alex, I appreciate you coming in and filling in for Dizzy. Don't forget.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And Dizzy and John Senning with the John Senning Show. They are broadcasting live, and they are going to be at Walk-Ons. Which one?
They're at Midtown and Walk-Ons.
Midtown.
Yep,
Walk-ons,
right up to 75.
Midtown. Enjoy all the NCAA action today. We'll be back Monday morning at 11 a.m. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
It's NCAA March Madness time, and 102.5 The Bone is going live. Join John Senning at 102.5 The Bone this Friday from 1 to 4 at Walk-On Sports Bistro in Midtown, and score your chance to win tickets to NCAA March Madness. Catch the games, great food, cold drinks, and a live broadcast with 102.5 The Bone.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks, the best, the easiest, the most fun way to play daily fantasy sports, and it's right in the palm of your hand. Just download the Prize Picks app to your phone. It is free to download, and then you can start to play, and you don't even really have to know too much. It's just more or less. Like last night, Luka Doncic from the Lakers, they were playing Miami. It was more or less than 24.5 points. On the other side of the ball, on Miami, you had Bam Adebayo. He was more or less than 14.5 points. LaMelo Ball against Orlando, more or less than 14.5 points, and that's the entire game. It's just more or less. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 sports picks app today. Prize Picks also offers stacks, meaning that you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. It's really easy. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Ken Gainley Kia has more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa. And here's why that matters. Ever go to a big box store and buy in bulk to save big? Ken Gainley Kia does the same thing, but with new Kias. We buy more, so we save more, and we pass the savings to you. Lease a new 2025 Kia K4 EX for just $99 per month for 36 months with $24.99 due at signing. Ken Gainley Kia NewportRichie.com. Savings so good, you'll look for free staples on the way out.
See dealer for details. All leases through KMF, 10,000 miles per year included, plus tax, title, and dock fee. No security deposit required. Offer expires 3/31/26. Stock number E154947.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at BadgerBobs.com. Badger Bob's, a fun funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 130099294.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code UNITED to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code UNITED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code UNITED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford. Because right now, during Furman Ford's Truck Month Sales event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford Credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service,